iawn o fi fan hyn, de? Ie. Ydy newydd I fi chi. Fai yn lyfar, casmas. Yn cael mynd allan I styrir neu byd yn byd newydd. Ond efo salwch. I'w, wahanol.
I feel all right. It hasn't affected us really, except that we haven't been able to go out, but we've accepted that, you know.
What about you, Mary? How have you found it?
Not too bad, thank you. The worst part, I think, of all was when we were shut in our rooms. We were all quarantined in our rooms, so we couldn't get out.
Can I ask, Betty, how's it been for you over the past year?
Damned awful.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't seen anything. And we haven't had anything.
Yeah.
Only a bed in a room.
Well, unfortunately, for me, we went into lockdown not long after I came in here. So really speaking, my life in this home has virtually been 90% of the time we've been in lockdown. Human beings are sociable animals, and we are being kept apart from the people we love.
Like what he was saying.
Ond mae'n sobor, tydi? Chi, da ni'n stuck pawb. Da ni'n stuck cyfama, de. Da ni'n mynd llawer o visitors.
I had it. I didn't know I had it when they took me to hospital. They told me I was going for a checkup.
Right.
And when I went down to the hospital, they put me in this special ward. The doctor came to see me a week later and she asked me, how am I feeling? I said, I feel pretty good. I said, why are you asking that? Well, she said, we nearly lost you last Friday.
You didn't get COVID then, you avoided getting
I did get COVID.
Oh, you did? You did?
Yeah, we had COVID here. We had COVID here.
Yeah.
And it's not been officially said, but this ward was virtually cut in half from 10 to around about 5/6 people through COVID, through deaths.
I had the virus.
Oh, did you, lovely? How did you feel?
Well, I don't remember very much about it, to be honest, because I felt so ill. I can just remember being out of everything for a while. And I just felt so ill. I used to be able to walk around a bit before, but now that I've had that virus, I can't walk far without my frame at all.
I've got to keep the mask on, that is a rule, and I've got to go by the rules, and it annoys me because they have to keep the masks on, and I try to catch what they're saying. I'm deaf and I'm partially blind, and I find it very hard, but they've got rules and they have to keep to the rules, which is right. But I say, shut the blooming rules, you know, they're a damn nuisance.
I said, what did we have the injections for?
Yeah.
I said, that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Which it really was.
Well, it means you're protected, Betty, which is a good thing, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, but if you had the injection, you should have been allowed to go out. But no.
Yeah.
They say no.
I feel as though the virus is getting blamed for everything.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, I'm waiting for a wheelchair to be delivered. Everybody blames the virus because it hasn't been delivered.
Restrictions did lift and we were allowed to see families once a week. But only like your close family. You couldn't see your grandchildren and things.
Mae'r hefyd chael mae rhaid I gael o'n de. Ddim yn cael gweld y teulu de. Mae rhaid o'n rhaid appointment os ydym eisiau gadael I mewn I fama rwan de.
Ydych chi, dwi ddim yn cael dod, mae'n di ffinas ni I mewn, ddim I fewn rwan. Ond mae'n neud gwahaniaeth de. Chi'n mynd cael gafal yn un mewn ffordd na'ch da chi.
Obviously, the visitors can't just come in and sit with us in our rooms or in any of the saloons or anything. So they just set up viewing rooms to sit in down in the dining room, so with a speaker in there, so you can see your guests and have a chat to them. You can't touch them.
Are you allowed to have any visitors now?
Oh, yes. Since March, I think, they can come to your room now as well. You know, they have the test, do it at home, or have the test when they come here, and they can come up to your room then and sit you up here, or you can go down in the library and sit there, keep their masks on.
Now they're coming back in. It's lovely.
Teulu dydd Iau dwytha. O'n i'n cael ymhen blwydd dydd Iau dwytha.
O'n i'n gweld y lluniau ar Facebook, oeddech chi'n 90, oeddech?
Wan.
Waw. O'n i wedi gweld y lluniau, ia, da iawn.
Last Christmas, I had COVID, Christmas Day, and I stayed in my room for 14 days. It was terrible. Wasn't a very nice Christmas then, was it? No. Very tough time it was.
At least gen i bobl yn ympas oes yna. Hynny rhywbeth sydd.
A ni'n cael darllen o'r library yma. O ti yma rhywbeth na'n bob dydd y ti bod. Yr unig 2 ddiwrnod yw wedi Sadwrn ar ei Sul.
Every morning we got arts and crafts and we make birthday cards and we got knitting in the afternoon. You can make toys, or you can make, if you can't do that sort of thing, you can just make the squares for the blankets, for the homeless and that sort of thing. And you get them together and talk then, and it's, you know, it's really nice to get together.
Yeah, I enjoy singing along to my music in my room. Sometimes I've got a habit of playing it a bit too loud. I get knocks on my door, then turn it down, please.
I like to be able to have a screwdriver.
She likes to keep busy, Betty.
Yes.
Nice. What do you do with a screwdriver then, Betty?
All sorts of things.
They've introduced this little newspaper about the families, you know. All the family put photos in and a little message. We get that every Monday. That's good, that is.
So the only thing I'll be able to do now at the moment is my job is to grow the tomato plants in the greenhouse.
Oh, wow. You've got a greenhouse.
Yeah, we're doing chilies and peppers. What else am I doing? Oh, somebody's getting some cucumbers to start.
They had us painting. I said painting. I haven't painted since my children was young. I had to debut a rabbit. I had to paint that. And then they give us quizzes. I said, I don't do quizzes. But Pat did, but I never did. And I won that.
Wow, well done.
Well, patro blota am bethau lle yma. Ie, mae'n bobl, bydda'n wneud I byd oes.
Singing makes me happy. It makes me really happy. Once I hear somebody singing, I gotta join in. Ni join gofyn bawi moyn, I ready, nai ma. Gofyn o'i am calon hapus, calon o'r, calon lan.
Nobody can come in and nobody can go out. But everybody's the same, aren't they? It's not just here, it's everywhere. You can go in any home for the elderly or anything, and no matter how big it is or how posh it is, it's no different.
When somebody did bring COVID in there, into the home, they did try their damnedest to get that sorted out. That would never happen again. They were proactive as well as reactive.
Yeah.
Also, for me, this is personally for me, I wish they would have told me a little bit more what was happening, because I can understand, and I keep my mouth shut, and I won't get frustrated then. by being fobbed off.
The girls are nice. They always seem to ask you if you want anything, if you're all right. You know, it's nice that. Just to ask you, is there anything you want? That's a big thing for anybody to be asked.
Yes.
People don't realise how nice that question is. Do you want anything? You might not want nothing at all, but you might. And to be asked it and to be able to say, well, yes, really, I'd like you to go across the road and get me a packet of toffees, like one does, you know. It's lovely that, because I love toffees.
I've had quite a few isolations and I can't get used to them at all. Now, in the hospital, the carers would come in, turn around and go back out as quickly as possible. Never opened the door. Here, they've been a little kinder and I've had the door open. Seems a little bit more human, you know, more contact.
Heb y staff, ys ni yma mae'r amser. Mae gyda nhw lot fwy wneud dwi'n ten ac yn nhw cynt, de. Lot mwy o waith, de. Ac yr un cyflog mae'n gael, mae'n hynu lot mwy, de.
Thank you so much for taking your time to talk to me this afternoon. It's been really lovely.
Nice to talk to someone.
It's been lovely chatting with you, Ruth.
Thank you very much for putting up with my nonsense.
OK, lovely. Diolch yn fawr iawn i chi, Will. Diolch i ti, Lois. Cymerwch ofal. Diolch. Ta-ra, wan. Ta-ra.
Well, Eileen, it's been really fantastic talking to you this afternoon. And as part of this project, I'm going to do a portrait of you as well. What do you think of that?
Fully clothed, I hope.